In East Africa, a new race is underway, not of runners, but of railways. Ethiopia, landlocked and ambitious, is building a vast train network to connect itself to the sea and its neighbors. The goal: transform its economy and become a regional powerhouse. But right next door, Kenya already boasts a modern railway and a thriving port. The question: can Ethiopia's new iron horse catch up to Kenya's established locomotive? This is more than a contest of trains. It's a battle for economic leadership in one of Africa's most dynamic regions. Ethiopia dreams of goods and people moving swiftly across its highlands, ending decades of slow, costly road transport. Billions are being invested with hopes of turning Ethiopia into a manufacturing hub. Yet, building tracks is only the first step. Making them profitable is the real challenge. Kenya, long the region's gateway, relies on its port of Mombasa and efficient transport corridors. Ethiopia's new infrastructure aims to redraw the economic map, putting Addis Ababa at the center. This rivalry could reshape trade routes that have existed for centuries. Both nations want to be East Africa's logistics hub, and the stakes are high. For Ethiopia, success means economic independence and prosperity. For Kenya, it's about defending its position and keeping its port and railways the top choice for trade. As both countries lay down more track, they're building the foundations of future economic power. The world is watching. Which nation will lead in this epic railway race? The journey has just begun, and the outcome will impact millions across the continent. The competition is fierce, the ambition's enormous. The tracks they lay today will shape East Africa's future. The race is on. Ethiopia's first major railway achievement is the Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway. This 752-kilometer electric line is Ethiopia's vital link to the sea, slashing travel times from days to mere hours. It's a game-changer for trade, connecting the capital directly to Djibouti's port. The project cost $4.5 billion, mostly financed by Chinese loans and built by Chinese companies. This partnership highlights China's growing role in African infrastructure. The railway can haul millions of tons of cargo annually: fertilizer, wheat, cars, and more, while also carrying passengers in comfort. Ethiopian and Djiboutian staff, trained by Chinese experts, now run the line together. But challenges remain. Cargo volumes have lagged and high electricity costs strain finances. Convincing businesses to switch from trucks to trains has been slow. Still, the Addis-Djibouti line stands as a symbol of progress and a foundation for Ethiopia's broader railway ambitions. Its successes and setbacks offer crucial lessons for future projects. The line is more than steel and concrete. It's a test of Ethiopia's ability to modernize and compete. As the backbone of Ethiopia's transport vision, it's a bold step toward economic transformation. The next challenge: expanding this network and making it profitable. Ethiopia's railway journey is just beginning. The stakes couldn't be higher. Ethiopia's railway vision extends south, aiming to link Addis Ababa to Kenya via the border town of Moyale. This new line would open a major trade corridor between East Africa's two largest economies. The ultimate goal: connect Ethiopia's network with Kenya's, creating seamless rail travel from Addis to Nairobi and even Mombasa. This plan is part of the massive Lapset corridor, which aims to connect Kenya's new Lamu port with Ethiopia and South Sudan. For Ethiopia, a second route to the sea means less reliance on Djibouti and more bargaining power. The benefits are huge: cheaper, faster trade, and greater regional integration. But the challenges are daunting: tough terrain, massive costs, and the need for close cooperation between governments. Political and security issues in border regions add complexity. Despite obstacles, both countries remain committed. A cross-border railway would be a win for the entire region, not just Ethiopia or Kenya. It would pave the way for shared prosperity and deeper economic ties. The dream is ambitious, but the potential rewards are enormous. The next phase of East Africa's railway story is waiting to be written. While Ethiopia builds, Kenya's standard gauge railway, SGR, is already transforming transport. The 480-kilometer line links Mombasa's port to Nairobi, slashing travel times and moving millions of tons of cargo each year. The SGR, built with Chinese financing, has eased road congestion and strengthened Kenya's role as the region's logistics leader. Landlocked neighbors like Uganda and Rwanda depend on this corridor. Kenya has extended the line inland and plans to reach the Ugandan border. The SGR sets a high bar for Ethiopia, It's operational, popular, and efficient. Ethiopia's Addis-Djibouti line is longer and electrified, but hasn't matched Kenya's cargo volumes yet. As Ethiopia plans new lines, it must learn from Kenya's successes and challenges. The race is on, and Kenya has a head start. The benchmark is set. These railways are more than steel. They're engines of economic growth. For Ethiopia, the Addis-Djibouti line means coffee, flowers, and textiles reach global markets faster and fresher. Kenya's SGR does the same for tea and horticulture, boosting exports and reliability. Railways create new trade corridors, making it easier and cheaper to move goods across borders. The planned Ethiopia-Kenya link would open a vital north-south route, spurring jobs and lowering costs. Tourism also benefits. Kenya's Madaraka Express offers scenic journeys, while Ethiopia hopes to attract visitors to its historic sites. Efficient railways are the backbone of industrialization, giving factories affordable logistics. Without them, doing business is costly and uncompetitive. Both countries see railways as a long-term bet on their industrial future. The IMF projects strong growth in Ethiopia's transport sector, thanks to these investments. The success of these railways will shape whether Ethiopia and Kenya reach their middle-income ambitions. The stakes are national prosperity and regional transformation. The tracks they lay today will carry the region's hopes for decades. The promise of new railways comes with big risks, especially debt. Both Ethiopia and Kenya borrowed billions, mostly from China, to build their networks. Now they must generate enough revenue to repay loans and cover high operating costs. Maintenance, electricity, and skilled labor are expensive, and ticket prices must stay competitive. Political instability and security issues threaten long-distance lines, especially in remote areas. Cross-border projects demand strong cooperation between governments. Any disruption, political or logistical, can derail progress. Streamlining the entire logistics chain is essential for success. Overcoming these hurdles is crucial for the railway's long-term viability. Who will win East Africa's railway race? Kenya, the established leader, or Ethiopia, the ambitious challenger? Kenya's SGR is up and running, moving cargo and generating revenue, with a strong private sector and efficient port. Ethiopia's vision is bigger, a vast electrified network connecting multiple neighbors. Its massive population and growing industry could tip the scales in the long run, but this may not be a zero-sum game. Both countries could succeed, creating a powerful, integrated regional network. Their rivalry could drive innovation and efficiency, benefiting all of East Africa. The race is far from over, and the final destination is still unknown. The tracks they lay today will define the region's future. Who do you think will lead East Africa's railway revolution?